Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit of a different one. I wanted to do kind of a self-help situation. So this is what you can do to help with your anxiety or stress. So we all get those points in our lives, whether it's a really bad stressful situation happens, or maybe you have a anxiety disorder, something like that. But these are some ways that I kind of ground myself and try to get myself out of it. So if you'd like to see some of my tips and tricks, what personally works for me, then please keep on watching. Also make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, bookmark my page. I upload a video 7 days a week and I don't want you guys to miss any. So if you watched Wednesday's video, then you know that on November 2nd, which today's the 3rd, I spend a lot of my weekend just pre-filming. But so yesterday, we had to get Tatanka put down. She was really, really sick. We spent $1,000. We spent almost 2 weeks trying to fight and find out what was wrong with her. So, yeah, really, really sad, really stressed out. Really, really sad and upset, like anybody normally would be. There are times when maybe, some really crappy things have happened in your life, or maybe you do have a diagnosis or something, where it's harder for you to kind of get out of things. Me, myself, I do have a diagnosis with an anxiety disorder, so just my regular life is just, I'm already like stress and anxiety ridden just every day, okay? I've learned ways to combat the normal, it's just the normal everyday stuff that brings anxiety and stress to me. But when something happens in my life that explodes, it's a bad thing, a stressful thing, and that just takes, a regular, anxiety disorder, and it just times it by 1,000. So, and if you stay kind of wrapped up in that stress and anxiety, some unfortunate things can happen. Maybe you slip into some old maladaptive behaviors, some bad behaviors, or coping mechanisms. Everyone has them. Okay, it's, just sometimes it takes people a little while to figure those out and find some good ways to relieve that stress, that anxiety. So I'm kind of wanted to show you guys what I do, okay? And guys, I kind of wanted to go with things that are also free, okay? Because one of my maladaptive behaviors, one of the bad things I would do is I would shop, okay? It took my mind off things. I was getting something new and pretty, but it's not always a good thing. A lot of times, some people, they will spend money they don't have. I personally didn't do that because you guys know me, I'm dollar store, but I could go and spend $30 at the dollar store on crap that I didn't need. So I kind of wanted to show you guys some free things that I do to help get you out of that funk, okay? You're still going to be sad, you're still going to be upset, but it's going to be, this is a way to kind of preoccupy your mind, because your mind really can only focus on one thing at a time. So one of the things I love to do that really, really helps me is reading. So I restarted the Harry Potter series. So I'm on the 3rd book, guys. If it's a big book or if it's a big series or trilogy or whatever, I find that helps me because I do get sucked into stories, I do get sucked into books, and so I'll be wanting to move on to the next one when I am done. So even if you're rereading a series or a trilogy or just a big long book, that really does help me. If you don't actually have like the paperbacks and you have like an e-reader or something, that really helps. There's lots of free books online through like Google Play, or I'm sure if you have like the Apple, I don't know, is it iTunes? It's like that iStore. I don't know. I don't have an Apple product. I have Android. But anyway, so I see reading really, really helps me. Even if it's just reading a magazine that you have, going to the library, whatever. Also, if you are a gamer, so let's say you love video games or anything like that, even if it's something stupid like Candy Crush. Sorry guys, I'm old. That's the last game that I know that was popular besides Flappy Bird. But like, I personally still have Candy Crush downloaded on my tablet, and so that really helps. it gets your mind preoccupied with something else, so that can help a lot. You know, or if you do have like a game console, or if you're a computer gamer, PC gamer, whatever, even if it's replaying a game that you've already played, but maybe you're going to be trying a different quest, or you're going to try to perfect whatever. I'm not a gamer, obviously, but you know, do something that you enjoy, okay? Something maybe that you already have, that way you're not having to go out and spend money, okay? Another thing I absolutely love doing is I love to take really hot baths. They take a little while, and you can add bath additives, whatever, and I like to take my book in there, or I like to listen to music. You know, even if you're like a shower person, that you can put like essential oils down the bottom of the shower, and it will help to release those vapors. So sometimes doing some self-care, like a nice hot shower or bath, it really does go a long way. Another thing I love to do is I love to paint my nails, okay? Do something that is a hobby, or something if you love to crochet, if you love to knit, if you enjoy building PCs, if you enjoy running, whatever you enjoy doing, like as a hobby, maybe that you haven't done it in a while, try getting back into it, you know, even if it's just for, you know, those few days or those couple of weeks when you're having a real hard issue with your anxiety and stress level, guys. Sometimes just going back into doing stuff, you know, when things were better, that can kind of, it just kind of helps the mind kind of, you know, when you're doing that activity, instead of dwelling on the bad negative thing that just happened, it kind of, your brain is going to think about, oh, the last time I did this, you know, it was summer and I really love summer, or the last time I painted my nails, it was, you know, right before, you know, Halloween, and or, you know, it was the middle of October, and, you know, but then you got to keep yourself from, you know, because when I tell myself that the last time I painted my nails, it was right before, like right in the middle of October, and it's like Tatanka was okay then. You can't go there, okay? Just, you know, tell that little voice to be quiet. Just keep thinking about, oh, okay, you know, what would I love to do? Okay, do I want to, you know, run, you know, that 5-mile little thing? Do I want to do a half marathon? You know, how do I want to paint my nails? What type of design do I want to do? So just anything, guys, to kind of take your mind off of stuff, okay? Love to cook, so I will do lots of cooking, baking, just because it's something fun. It takes a while, you know, it keeps me busy for a longer period of time. Another thing I love to do is to treat myself. So I personally love tea. I love the Bigelow Vanilla Chai. It's awesome. Try looking up a recipe if you do enjoy cooking. Try looking up a recipe that you've been, you know, I know that there's like vanilla chai at coffee houses or whatever, and you can be like, hey, I have some vanilla chai tea bags. How can I make this as like, you know, my local coffee house as possible? And just play around with stuff. It's fun, and it, once again, it keeps you busy. Another thing I love to do is I like to organize stuff, okay? It also helps with not wanting to spend money, because it's like, oh, I totally forgot I had this. So, but guys, you need to be easy on yourself, okay? I would recommend, you know, it's fine binge watching some TV shows. You know, hopefully we're going to be watching Hell's Kitchen tonight if it's on, because we have Hulu. But I would not recommend spending like hours binge watching something. That's when some people can slide into like depression. So try to be active, try to get some stuff done. I did not want to film. I filmed yesterday, the day we had to put her down, and believe me, I don't really want to film today, but guess what? Once I get into the filming and the editing, it makes me feel better. It's like my mind can concentrate on filming my video, making sure it's halfway decent, you know, all that. That is the way. That is a good way to get past a really hard thing. You know, you're not avoiding the situation, okay, because there's just no way to avoid it, right? But you are trying to preoccupy your mind so your whole entire waking time is not dwelling on it. It's not healthy. You need to preoccupy your mind with good things, with happy things, because believe me, you know, there's going to be those moments, you know, when just, you know, tonight when I'm cooking dinner, okay, I'm not going to have 3 little cats running into the kitchen to bother me. It's going to be only 2. So there's just going to be natural occurrences when it's going to cause your mind to go back into that. So it's going to happen. You're not avoiding it, but you're trying to preoccupy yourself. So that way, not just 24/7, you're just dwelling on it, because that's when those maladaptive behaviors, that's when those negative coping techniques, whether it's drinking, overeating, self-harm, shopping too much, slipping into those depressive states of, not doing self-care or hygiene, or just, avoiding your family and friends. That's when those things can happen, is when you are just dwelling on it and you don't give your mind a break. So I just wanted to kind of, do this little video to kind of show you some of my tips and tricks, how I maybe pull myself together and out of things. Because guys, believe me, just right now, because if you've watched a lot of my videos, you would see or hear her, you'd see her like stretching up the wall to get a shadow, or you'd hear her in the background of a video. So even right now, and talking to you guys, there's still that little trigger of, there's no Tatanka, that I'm having to like stop the video for a second or have to edit out. Hey, be quiet. What are you doing? That's not there because she's not here anymore. So it's just naturally going to happen, but you need to do everything in your power to try to overcome that. But anyway, you guys, I just kind of wanted to do this a little bit different type of video. I hope it was helpful in some way. If you did enjoy it, please go and give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you guys share this video. In no way am I, qualified to do anything, but if you are having some major depression or anxiety or stress and you're thinking about harming yourself, you definitely need to talk to somebody. If it's a friend, a family member, calling the suicide hotline, whatever you need to do, make sure that you do it, okay? Because this moment, and that's what this is, a moment in your life is not worth doing that to yourself. Okay, so definitely make sure you reach out to somebody if you are feeling that way, guys. I'm going to put the National Suicide Prevention Hotline number on the screen shortly after this, little closing. Please, once again, if you are feeling that way, please call it. Okay, please. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope this helped someone out there. If it did, I'm glad. If it didn't, that's okay too. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. It's all at Budget Glam Babe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Please stay tuned for that National Suicide Prevention Hotline. It's coming up right now.